Good evening. This is the 18 WJTS News. I'm Charlotte Olson. A Martin County teen was slightly injured in a single vehicle accident on Monday morning east of Hayesville. The DuBois County Sheriff's Department says that around 8:45 a.m. yesterday, 17-year-old Kennedy Rumble of Lagodi was traveling eastbound on State Road 56, 2 miles east of Hayesville at the Sindel curve when deputies say that she lost control of her pickup on the wet roadway, then went off the road to the right, struck an embankment, and then overturned. Authorities say that the truck landed on its roof and then rolled onto its wheels. Rumble suffered a small bump to the head but refused treatment from EMS at the scene, and the truck was a total loss. No injuries were reported, however, and State Road 56 was down to one lane for about an hour while the scene was officially cleared. The DuBois County Sheriff's Department was assisted at the scene by Hayesville first responders and Memorial Hospital Emergency Medical Services. Area legislators recently announced the latest recipients of the Hoosier Homestead Award, which recognizes farms that have been owned and maintained by the same family for 100 years or more. Represented by State Senator Mark Messmer of Jasper and State Representatives Mike Braun of Jasper and Tom Washburn of Evansville, the Gepner Farm, located in Jasper, received a Centennial Award, while Roebling Farms, located in Pike County, received a Sesquicentennial Award. The two locally owned family farms were honored at the Indiana State Fair. Messmer says that family-owned farms are the backbone of the state's agricultural industry, while congratulating the two families on continuing the Hoosier tradition of farming. Messmer wished them luck as they continue to provide food for people across our state. Meanwhile, Braun noted that agriculture is a fundamental part of Indiana's heritage, economy, and also our future success. He says that generations of farm families have spent their lives dedicated to putting food on the tables of Hoosiers in the community and also across the state. He also thanked them for their commitment to continuing the state's agricultural tradition and helping to drive Indiana's economy into the national spotlight. Two award ceremonies are held each year in the spring and in the summer, and to commemorate the achievements of farmers across the state. For more information on the Hoosier Homestead, you can visit their website at www.in.gov/ISDA. And on Monday, conservative Republican and businessman Mike Braun called on Congressman Luke Messer and Todd Rokita to sign the discharge petition in the House that forces a vote on repeal of Obamacare. Braun stated that if Congressman Messer and Rokita want to repeal Obamacare, then they should sign this discharge petition to repeal Obamacare and force a vote on the House floor. Braun added that it's not good enough to just talk about repeal, that the people of Indiana want a full repeal of Obamacare, and every Republican in Congress needs to sign the petition forcing leadership to bring this bill up for a vote. The two congressmen voted for the same legislation before, so why not do everything possible to get something done? Braun concluded with a push for his campaign by saying that congressmen do a lot of talking about repeal in Washington and shared that when he is in the Senate, he'll take action and keep pushing for the full repeal of Obamacare. The annual Precious Blood Parish Picnic is set for this Sunday, August the 20th on the church grounds located along Highway 56 west in Jasper. All activities will begin at 10:30 a.m. with family-style dinners being served until 3 p.m. in the air-conditioned cafeteria, and the cost for these dinners is $12 for adults and $6 for children. Chicken dinners will also be available, and those will be served outdoors in the shaded area or available through the drive-thru from 4 p.m. The meal, which will include 2 pieces of dressing, green beans, slaw, chicken, and cake, and you can bring your own containers for carry-out homemade soup, are pick up by the gallon in the drive-thru for $16 a gallon. There will also be soup and sandwich stands and lemonade shake-ups. And don't forget to take part in the grand raffle with cash prizes totaling $5,000 and a grand prize of $3,000, and also a special raffle for an LG 55-inch HDR Smart TV. Also, there will be bingo, a country store, basket raffle, and silent auction, and a special quilt raffle in the air-conditioned gymnasium. Kids' games include a ring toss, a duck pond, fish pond, putt-putt, and softball pitch with adult games, including a tip stand and card stand. And finally, for the kids, there will also be a clown who will be on hand for face painting and balloon sculptures. Handicap parking and bus parking is available, but you must call 812-482-4461. The Harvest Home Festival will be celebrating their 41st annual event this October, held at the DuBois County 4-H Fairgrounds, and there is still plenty of room for new and returning participants. Every year at the highly visible and advertised event, nearly 200 booths are filled exclusively with handmade merchandise. The event has become the destination for handcraft exhibitors and shoppers, attracting people both locally and from surrounding states. Only merchandise handmade by vendors is permitted at the festival and will not allow the sale of retail merchandise. Over 3,000 shoppers attended the two-day event last year, a 10% increase over the prior year. The Harvest Home Festival will kick off its weekend celebration on Saturday, October the 21st, and will end on Sunday, October the 22nd. The festival provides Christmas shoppers with the ability to shop for something unique and also personal. The festival currently has available booth space open for high-quality vendors, and if you are interested in a booth for the show, you can find specific information at their website, which is www.fourriversandcrafts.com. If you are an artisan craftsman in wood, clay, fabric, metal, rock, glass, or whatever your craft might be, the Harvest Home Festival would encourage you to apply for a booth. Applications for the Huntingburg Herbst Fest Queen Pageant is now available, and applications can be found at huntingburgsherbstfest.org and can be picked up in all Southwest DuBois County school offices, or you can call Reagan Fetter at 812-639-7261. Miss Herbst Fest is open to girls ages 16 through 20, and the new preteen Miss Herbst Fest is open from ages 11 to 15. Applications for these two events are due by Thursday, August the 17th, which is coming up, and also the Junior Miss Herbst Fest is open to girls ages 8 and 10. Little Miss Herbst Fest is open for girls ages 6 through 8, and applications for these two events are due Friday, September the 1st. All questions can be directed to Reagan Fetter or Tina Fetter at 812-639-2693. The Indiana Finance Authority completed the settlement transaction to terminate the contractual relationship between I-69 Development Partners and the state. They will reimburse the developer's bondholders for $246 million and also return direct control of the I-69 Section 5 project to the Indiana Department of Transportation. On Monday, Governor Eric J. Holcomb said that the state is officially in charge of this project and that the focus will be to complete the crucial stretch of the roadway that provides a path to economic growth for Hoosiers and businesses in southern Indiana. The IFA announced the pending settlement agreement on June the 16th of this year, and since that time, the financing plan to complete the transaction was approved by the IFA board and reviewed by the State Budget Committee. The 21-mile project between Bloomington and Martinsville is expected to be complete on or before August of 2018. To ensure that the project is completed within this time frame, INDOT has worked closely over the past month with I-69 Development Partners and advisors Walsh Construction to conduct a thorough assessment of work that has been completed and to identify milestones to keep the project on track. INDOT rescoped and negotiated more than a dozen subcontractor agreements to retain most of the primary and subcontractors who did work on the project under the previous agreement. McGinnis said that retaining this experience is invaluable in moving the project forward to its official completion. And make sure you keep it right here, because up next, we'll take a look at your weather summary.